What's up, guys? It's Dust here, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Last time, we finished all our collecting, put the last pearl in place, and revealed the Tower of the Gods. This time, without further ado, we're just gonna head on in. So, the start of this dungeon actually has us riding on the back of the King of Red Lions. As you can see in this first room, the water level is changing. The door up here is blocked off, so what we're gonna do, we'll come down here first. See what's in here. Alright, so we have these boxes. Oh boy. Let me actually equip some of my items. Equip the boomerang, the bombs, and the grappling hook. Why not? Introduction of yellow choo-choos. These ones actually do not give a specific type of jelly. They just give a random choo-choo jelly, which is kind of weird. Let's see if there's anything in here. Nope. Unfortunately, we gotta wait for the water level to drop back down before we can actually kill this thing. Yeah. So, yellow chews will just give a random chew jelly. So, we'll take this, we'll push it a little bit. Put them up here. And what we're gonna want to do is place a bomb right here. And we'll just jump over here so that we're out of the way of it. Right in here. We got the dungeon map. Very nice. As you can see, we've got a 4-floor dungeon here. Yeah. The dungeons in this game are not small, so don't worry. Collecting the dungeon map makes 4 more yellow chews appear. But we're going to want to come over here. Toss one here. No, no, let me go in. Damn it. Alright, well. Alright, somehow these guys got stung. I don't know how. Come here, you. There you go. Alright. Now I can go in this room that we weren't able to because it's a little too late. And it's just pots. Nothing special in there for us. But you can see this last one that's cracked and we haven't gotten to yet. So we'll go ahead and try to get in that one. Coming. Camera was being weird for a second there. Alright, this might be good. We hop up on here. I'm gonna wait. I mean, it worked. We opened it, didn't we? We've just got a yellow choo-choo in there. Was that really for nothing? Is there nothing in there? There's gotta be something in one of those pots, then. So we'll just push this the entire way. Probably gonna get interrupted by the water. Yep. I don't think you can jump to there from here. Can you? Definitely not. There you go. Should be good, like, right here. Nothing. And a joy pendant. That's what all that was for. Great. So glad we took our time to get a joy pendant. But that's everything for this room. Go ahead and grab our spoils here, which is a lot of chew jelly. Wow. We'll head back out. The next place we're going to go is actually right here. Take one of these little statues, and we'll place it right here. Head on through, we have another yellow choo-choo. And we have more boxes in the water. Can't. So, you can see here that we have this little light bridge that appears whenever we have one of these boxes sitting on this pad right here. Obviously, when the water goes up, that bridge disappears. So we're going to have to just wait for the water to go down. Again, this dungeon requires some patience, which is something I lack in a lot. There we go. What we want to do is we want to grab this. See if we can make it through, see if we can make it through. Yeah, we got it. Bring it back out here. And we place it right in here. That makes that gate open. And we have another door with 2 more statues. You already saw what we had to do with these. Just place them on the pads. Nothing too special. So, you can kind of guess what we need to do in this room. We have all these boxes. 2 torches that are lit on this side, and 2 that are lit on this side. We are going to have to get a lit stick from one side to the other. So what we're going to do is we're going to push this box forward a little bit, and then push it back this way so it's in the line with all the others. And we just got to wait for the water to come back up. Okay. So now, I'm actually going to wait for the water to go through another cycle so we have the most time to do this. I'll light that up. Come on. Hurry up. Simple enough. We get a chest. That gives us a small key. We haven't seen a locked door yet, but when we do find one, we have the key for it. And even more yellow choo-choos. Oh, jeez. Obviously, the electricity is bad, but we're not going to sit here and fight all these because I don't want to deal with the water either. Alright. That's all for us to do over here. So now in the main room, we never ended up going to the left. You can see it's all cracked walls over here. Let's use our brand new cannon. Come on. There we go. So we'll hop out. And I guess we won't hop out. Thing about this dungeon is sometimes the water level stays at the level you don't want it for too long, and then stays at the level you need it for not long enough. and it's just a repetitive pattern of that. I think we want to go in this top room first. Yes, we do. So we'll go ahead, head through here. Ah, new enemy. This is a red bubble. The boomerang doesn't do anything. However, we pull out our Deku Leaf. Turns it into a normal skull for a second, and then we can just kill it. And you can see that eye sitting there on the wall. Fortunately, nothing we can really do about that. But we get the compass. And I guess there's nothing in that room for us other than the compass, but we have a locked door down there, and you can see 2 torches that were unlit. Once the water level goes back down. Yeah, man. Not what I meant to do. I was trying to roll. Light the torch. There we go. Both torches lit. That opens the treasure chest. And that gives us a joy pendant. Again, we don't really need these anymore, but easy ways to get joy pendants if you need them. But now we'll take that small key, head through here. Even more yellow choo-choos. Okay, the Deku Leaf does stun these, but not as long as the boomerang. We can see here we have another one of these. Okay, hold on. Maybe something will happen after I defeat all the choo-choos. I don't actually remember what to do in this room. Okay, all choos defeated. Okay, and that makes stairs appear. Very nice. Now we'll go ahead and grab this. And we saw where we needed to place it. It was back up here. Drop it right there. And that causes the water in the center to stop flowing. And we have another cavern behind it that we can now access. This is where we will now part from the King of Red Lions. For now, at least. The rest of this dungeon is now on foot. New enemy in the center here. This is called a Beamos. As of right now, it's not going to do anything, but as soon as it sees us, it's going to start shooting lasers, and yep, that happens. So yeah, you want to try and time these so that they won't be able to shoot lasers at you. Unfortunately, we can't really fight back against these. They're just kind of here. So, oh god, I went too late. Managed to still do it without getting hit. So we put the statues on 2 of them. We stand on the last one. And now these platforms are moving. Very nice. Hop over here. Hop over here. Now, you can see over here, there's one little platform that was out of view. If we hop over there, place a bomb, That makes a chest appear. We get the Goddess Tingle statue. Obviously, if you're playing the GameCube version, you need to use the Tingle Tuner in this room, but that's where it is in this dungeon. Heading back through here, we have kind of a big central room. If we head up this way, nothing really happens. But we can see this one door here that's glowing. So we head through here. Another big eye. We're seeing a lot of those. I also love how it prompted me to do a parry attack on the electrified enemy that would have hurt me if I tried to do that. We have this big glowing platform. If we head up here, Seeker of the Goddess's Guidepost, press ZR to call me and guide me to my place of truth. So if we stand next to it, very rare case of Link talking. He actually has an audible come on. So we can pick the statue up if we'd like. However, the glowing platform does not allow us to do that. So we want to very slowly walk around this path so that the stone statue can follow us. If you walk too fast, the stone statue will most likely jump off into the void, and you'll have to start from the beginning. So now that we've gotten over here, now we can pick it up and jump on over. And bring it back to the central room. We have the stone tablet now. There appear to be markings that indicate specific directions. Well, we know what to do with those. Right. You hold your joystick to the left, we conduct in 4 time. You learn the command melody. My kin wait beyond the doors. Control them and guide them to their places of truth to open the path to the gods. So, seems like we have other statues like that we need to bring back to this room. Let's start with over here. As you can see, we have 2 bubbles in the middle and a giant gap that we need to grappling hook over. So, what we're going to try and do is before we try swinging across, we're going to bring our Deku Leaf out. There we go, and off he goes into the void. And unfortunately, that other one isn't going to get close enough for us. So, we'll just have to get lucky and swing right past him. He'll hurt us in midair, unfortunately, but we've made it across. Now at this point, grapple hook across. Call this one. And obviously this little stone statue can't grappling hook with us. So if we stand here, a small glowing bridge appears, but we step off, the bridge disappears. So how do we get him across? Well, let's use that song we just learned. We now completely take control of the stone statue. This is such a cool mechanic and blew my mind the first time I saw it as a kid. I thought this was the coolest thing ever. But neat little mechanic that you can use. Get that stone statue across. We'll switch back to Link. And grapple hook right across. But now that leaves us another challenge. This room. Unfortunately, we don't have a way across for this thing. So, we step on this. That opens that door. So there's no way for us to get this across. So we leave it on there. Let's head over to that door. Have to grab onto this one. And then just turn ourselves. There you go. Hopefully through this door is the answer to our problems. New enemy! This is called a Dark Nut. They are very heavily armored knights. Parry attacks are the best against them. You want to make sure you're using them as much as you can. And once their armor is off, these are the enemies that give us the Knight's Crests. So finally we are able to collect these after we see more of these later in the future, which we will. But parry attacks are your best friend when you're fighting Dark Nuts. Trust me. There we go. Come on. There we go. Come on. Get in front of it. There we go. We get the Hero's Bow. Hold the button to knock an arrow and release the button to shoot. You can carry up to 30. So now we've heard so much about a weapon that can pierce things from a distance, and now we have the bow. So, first of all, you can easily use them to kill these bubbles. And these giant eyes, I think you can tell what they're for. That opens up these platforms. Now, we can head back over here. Oh. That scared the shit out of me. I forgot that happens now. You heard that noise, right? Yes! These stone statues come to life. These are known as Armos. When you're fighting these, you want to let it run towards you, and this gem on their back is their weak spot. Come on. I said the gem on their back is their weak spot if I can hit it. I never have this much trouble with these things. What is going on? Come on. If I could kill it, please. What the heck? Why am I failing so hard at this? There we go. Hit it one time. After you kill it, it's gonna do this, and then it explodes. Fairly simple enemy to deal with. You just gotta let it charge towards you and then run behind it. But for some reason, I was failing in my initial demonstration. That opens up that door. Sit on in. Oh, this room. Alright. So first of all, if you look down here, you can see a bit of a cracked wall. We're gonna jump down. Get a bomb ready. And avoid the keys. You distracted me. Get out of here. Right. Throw another one. It's fine. There we go. That opens up a door on this side. And nothing in here. But if we check this spot right here, designs that reflect wind are drawn here. So if we stand on this spot, playing the Wind's Requiem causes a chest to appear. However, that also awakens both these statues. These are Armos Knights. Obviously, a much bigger version of the Armos. And instead of slashing at their backs, you're going to let them jump towards you. When they open their mouths, throw a bomb in there. There we go. Alright. Killing both of those. Well, I guess you didn't really need to kill those, but they were in the way, so I might as well have. Get a treasure chart. Very nice. Now, we'll open this one. Alright. Now, our real next destination is this door over here. We have a pretty big room ahead of us. There's a lot of scales here. A lot of things to do. So, don't do that. And I don't know why I said scales. I meant to say platforms. So, let's be patient here. I know that's hard for me, but... You can see a lot of these platforms have eyes on them. Obviously, the one with eyes on them, if you shoot them, they start moving. I'm gonna jump over there. And here we get the small key, which is really the only thing you do need in this room. However, there's more for us to get. Don't worry. Come on. There we go. So first of all, if we shoot at the big eye above the door... So if we shoot at the big eye above the door... That causes a chest to appear. Now we want to shoot this eye so that that platform will start moving towards us. Come on. It always takes me a while to get readjusted to how the bow actually works every time I start a new file on this. Because it doesn't give you like an actual cursor like some of the other Zelda games do, which is a bit of a complaint of mine, but it's fine. But this is a joy pendant. I thought this was something better if you did this. Okay, well, there's an extra joy pendant if you need it. But from here, instead of going along the platforms, I'm going to make this a lot easier and just Deku Leaf. There we go. Now that we have that key, coming back into this room, I'm gonna break open some of these pots, see if I can get more arrows. Nope. Okay. So, our goal is that door up there. You want to throw about 2 of these onto that platform. Now we can jump across. And those are keeping it weighed down, so we can just head on in. So now, we have these electric beams here that we can't do anything about. So, if we get close enough, nothing nearby that you can control. So what do we have to do? We jump up here, use our Deku Leaf. Now we can get over here and call it. Now if we play the command melody... Luckily, a stone statue is impervious to electricity. So it can walk right through, step on the switch, and we can walk right through. Very nice. Coming back into this room, we have Wizrobes. We saw these before, and we weren't really able to do anything about them. Having a bow makes these things so much easier to fight. So, now what we want to do, we're going to throw the statue onto... Not into the water. We're going to throw the statue onto the scale. And we're going to head over ourselves. And you want to throw at least 3 of these statues onto the other scale. Luckily it respawns if you miss. There we go. There's 1. Two. And 3. Now we grab the statue. We can head on through. Putting all 3 statues in place opens this up. That is our way forward into the rest of the dungeon. Next time on The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, we're going to head into this beam of light and continue through the Tower of God.